yeah, no, I need to move on. I need to do something here. Your intuition has been pushing you to move forward. So move forward already. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is your waning moon reading for February 2020. So we're looking from the 10th of February onwards, from the full moon in Leo, going towards the new moon in Pisces, going towards the end of the zodiac. Now this is a bulk introduction for all 12 signs, so there'll be a timestamp down below if you watch more than one, because you want to watch more than one: sun, moon and rising sign, and through the filters of sun, moon and rising. So your heart with the sun, what you are becoming with your rising sign, your emotions with your moon sign. Now it's I would normally say ask a question prior to my reading, and you can, but I am asking the question, what should we, your sign, be reducing alongside the waning moon? As the moon's light fades, what should we let fade with it? So it's a general reading. Roles, if there are any, can be reversed. Timing's not absolute. We are still in the effects of the Saturn and Pluto conjunction, the eclipses over Christmas and the New Year. So there's a lot going on in the sky. So if the reading means anything to you, do comment down below. Please press subscribe while you're there. In fact, press subscribe now. Go on. But in the meantime, let me bring up the cards. Right, Aquarius, it's time for you to move on, it looks like. So I hope that means something to you. We have on the Oracle cards, it's time to take action, self-reflection, and then faith and courage. So there's a move that you are required to make that after some self-examination, it's something that you are quite nervous about, but you need to move forward with. We have the God force that is working with you is Medusa, the feminine, the receptive force, the Medusa, before she was cursed into becoming a Gorgon, was a very, very beautiful woman. And she has her place in feminist mythology, that's certain. If you was to read the ins and outs of her legend, and maybe you want to, because there's the other thing I want to say is appearances aren't everything, and that's something that's working to your advantage at the moment. Because in the tarot here, we have a divine pairing on the present line. We have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, but they are separated by the High Priestess. They are separated by someone who has an intuition and is not necessarily wanting to balance the two things. The Queen and the King here seem like they're very much in separate worlds, as the Queen of Swords here has had, bear in mind, gender is not specific. We're talking about energies. We're not talking about people here. The Queen of Swords she's had a moment of illumination. She's had a moment of the penny dropping. A moment of, right, I need to take action. Whereas this King of Swords here is very much, yeah, I'm just going to think about this. I could cut something out. I could take action. I could decide to do something. But he's lost in his dreams. He's lost on a wild juice case? Lost on a wild goose chase. I've never had trouble saying that before. So be aware that if you are thinking of taking any legal actions, they're not necessarily going to pan out. That if you are spending time just dreaming about what ifs, maybes, could have beens, that way lies pain. But it's pain that will be quite instructive, but that way lies pain. Whereas the Queen of Swords here has had the penny drop and say, yeah, no, I need to move on. I need to do something here. Your intuition has been pushing you to move forward. So move forward already. Because if you simply wait for your ships to come in, now that you've had this realization, then how can I put this? If you simply wait for your ships to come in, they ain't going to happen. If you take action and clear some stuff out of the way and have the strength, because that's why I've got this deck in my hands to do a bit of extra clarifying, have the strength to send out plans, invitations goes into my head, but it's more, I don't want to say invitations like it's to a party, entreaties, calls to action. Would you like to come and do this with me? Would you like to come and assist this? Have you thought about doing this because you're really good at that and I'm really good at this and they would work really well together? Those sort of proposals, send those out, then you are going to get good results. The end of this is brilliant. We've got the Eight of Wands, clarified by the world, Eight of Wands on the bottom of the clarifying deck. Things will start moving fast. So I feel that things will start moving fast, whether you want them to or not. So you might as well be in control of it. You might as well be trying to steer this. Simply merrymaking or drinking your sorrows away, one or the other, ain't going to accomplish anything. There is the time for wild abandon has passed. You need to have a clarity about your actions now and an aim of what your intuition has been telling you, not what you would necessarily just like things to be. Because if you do not take action, you're just constantly contemplating it, there is pain coming. But that pain will be quite instructive, as it is clarified here by the star. Let's see what else is going on at this point. So give me some more cards. Okay, these two cards want to come out. Three of Swords again, with clarity, Ace of Swords, and King of Wands. You will be urged to move forward one way or another. You can be urged to move forward through pain, or you can be urged to move forward through your own intuition and taking actions and taking the reins. I would suggest taking the reins. It is time to take action. You are rebelling against something, and that is only right. You do not need to submit to a higher order, but there is submission to a higher order on offer. Either way, you will get moving and the world will open up to you at this point. So if you've been contemplating, should I go? If you've been contemplating, should I do this? Should I try this new thing? Yes, yes, yes. If, however, you've been contemplating some form of legal action rather than some form of practical action, then I would say the cards don't aspect that very, very well at all. So I think you just need to, if there is that thought of legal action, pick your toys up and go home and just count it up as a loss. But there is a while here before you are coming to any form of sacred marriage within yourself, because there's too much else going on that you need to learn. Both sides, the feminine and the masculine side of you, need a little bit of polishing, and a little bit of your masculine side needs to get off his backside and do something. Your feminine side already knows what they are wanting to do and how to move forward, but needs to use that masculine energy. The King of Wands here, where was the other King of Wands? Here. So again, your masculine side needs to get off his backside and do something, because your feminine side has heard the signals and already knows what to do. So, do it already. Okay, so, and I hope you feel thoroughly told off. If this means anything to you, please do comment down below. Press subscribe while you're there. I'm a young channel. I need the subscribers, basically. I don't know why I'm still shuffling either. Your next reading in the lunar reading series, obviously, is your new moon reading, which on the back of this, and I can't remember what was in your full moon reading, but I seem to remember that was quite hectic and had a lot of stuff going on. So on the back of this, I think your new moon reading and the new beginnings that you can plan for and start instigating, or you can just wait for them to happen and that won't end as well. But anyway, they'll be out for new moon. And also on Wednesday and Thursday, Mars passes over the galactic center, which means it gets recharged, reprogrammed, apparently. So we'll have a new iteration of the Martian energy. I mean, it's still going to be Mars, but it gives me the reason to do the excellently titled Martian Galactic Downloads. So stay tuned for that. They'll be towards the end of the week. Well, hopefully by Wednesday. In the meantime, good luck with this. Your masculine side needs to get off his backside. Your feminine side knows which way to go. So listen to that receptive, intuitive bit of you, because you already know where you need to go. It is time to move, time to take action. I've not seen a reading for ages where the first oracle card is echoed so strongly by all of the rest of the cards. Get on with it already. Cheers.